Hello friends, let's learn another interesting Selenium interview question in this video. So the question is why we are actually using WebDriver equal to new Chrome driver instead of Chrome driver equal to new Chrome driver or Firefox driver equal to new Firefox driver. So we know like in our all Selenium automation framework you have noticed that you're creating the object of Chrome driver, but you are in the reference, the object reference is pointing to WebDriver interface, not Chrome driver, right? So why are we using like this? So let's see the reason in this video. Now I'll show you the reason by writing some simple examples. Okay, so let us let us initiate a driver first. So what I'm going to do, instead of WebDriver, let me write Chrome driver only, and then we'll come to a WebDriver later. So let me create the object of Chrome driver. Okay, and okay, now what we can do, let me create the I want to call some functions from the Facebook class. The Facebook class, it has a function verify field is available. So how to call this class, we have to, how to call that method, we have to create the object of the Facebook class. Facebook equal to new Facebook of driver, right? And using the object reference, that is FP, you can use verify field is available or not using that function, right? So if you go to the Facebook class, I've initialized the WebDriver using Chrome driver only. I've not used WebDriver. Okay, Chrome driver only. Here also you can see it is accepting Chrome driver instance only, and we are initializing into this current class Chrome driver. Fine. So every place we used Chrome driver only. Now let's say, so what is Chrome driver? Chrome driver is a class. Right? So Chrome driver is a class. So let's go to the Chrome driver class. You can do a control click on this, just mouse over on this, and you can do a control click. So it will go to the Chrome driver class. And if you look at the Chrome driver class, it has so many methods, and it is actually extending some other class, that is Chromium driver. Let's go to the Chromium driver class also, and this is again extending some other classes and all. um, Anyway, I want to call some of this method from this Chrome driver class. Let's say I'm going to call this launch app. Okay, so let me call. So we have created the Chrome driver object using this driver reference. So you can call the method driver dot launch app. You just pass some parameters. So let me just give some dash. We don't know what, for what purpose this launch app is used for. Anyways, I just want to call some method from the Chrome driver class. Since Chrome driver is extended Chromium driver, we can call the functions from the Chromium driver also, right? That's how the Java inheritance feature will work out, right? Okay, so now we have created few methods. Now what happened in the future? Let's say now all your tests you want to run it in your Chrome browser. So you create a Chrome driver object and all. But after 1 month or after some days, or you got a request that you have to run your script on your Firefox browser instead of Chrome browser. Then what you have to do? You have to change the Chrome driver with the Firefox driver. Here also you need to change with the Firefox driver. Again you are getting the error from here also, because in the Facebook class also we have given Chrome driver only. So here also you need to change, and here also you need to change. So in 4 places you have to change the uh, driver instance. You can import it, that's why the error is being shown. Okay, so what happened? So in 4 places you have to change your the driver object reference, right? Also you can see one more line over here, launch app, because This loan app, it's a method specific to the Chrome driver class, right? It's a specific to the Chrome driver class or the Chromium driver class. It is not available in the Firefox driver class. Now we have created the object using the Firefox driver, so we can access only methods from the Firefox driver class only, not from any other classes or the extended class. Extended class in the sense Firefox driver is extending some other classes, so you can call the method from there either from the Firefox driver or from the extended class, but not from the Chromium driver or from the Chrome driver, right? So what you have to do, you have to update your script. If you are using any Chrome driver specific methods, you have to update your script when you change your browser, right? So this method, this way of writing the code is not a standard practice. We cannot every time update our script. If the browser, if the requirement changes, if the browser changes, we cannot keep on update our script according to the browser change, right? So what we can do, we have to generalize our methods. For that we have to go with the WebDriver. So now let me change it to WebDriver. So WebDriver equal to new Firefox driver, and here also you can change WebDriver because we are passing the WebDriver instance, right? And here also WebDriver, right? And from initially only, and if you are using WebDriver, we should not be able to write any of the methods that are specific to some of the driver class. Even if you are using Chrome driver, you won't be able to use this method. Okay, so let me remove that out. Now the question is how we can choose WebDriver for both Firefox driver and Chrome driver. Even if you write out Chrome driver, we can use WebDriver. Even if it is Firefox driver, we can choose WebDriver or any other browser driver object we can create and we can assign to the WebDriver in reference. So how it is getting achieved? So let's see. So as we said, Chrome driver, Firefox driver, all these are classes. But WebDriver, what is WebDriver? You can see an I mark here, right? I notation. So it's not a class. It's actually an interface. It's actually an interface in Java. So what is interface? What is interface in Java? So interface is something like, it's something like a class only, but it will have methods without body. So what is a method? This is a method, right? So this method has some body, it does some functions, right? We have declared the method line over here, access modifier, return type, the method function name, and the method body. But in interface you will not have any methods with the body, only this particular line you will be able to see. So let's go to the WebDriver class. Let me close others. And sorry, let's go to the WebDriver interface. So it's a interface has been declared with the interface keyword. So classes we can declare using the class keyword, interfaces with the interface keyword. Okay, so public interface WebDriver. So in this WebDriver, if you go, you can see only methods, I mean method line only with a semicolon at the end. It doesn't have the body, right? String get current URL, string get title. So all these have only the method names and the uh, type, return type, right? It doesn't have the body. So this is how what is an interface in Java. So what are these methods actually getting implemented in some other classes? Means we are, so this is a get window handle, right? That's a method. For this we should have some body. So this body, the body for this particular method is being provided from some other classes. So which classes? Those classes are the Firefox driver and the Chrome driver classes. So those two classes are actually giving the implementation for these methods, means giving the method body for this functions. But even in that case, Firefox driver and Chrome driver are not directly giving the body to these classes. Instead, what they are doing, they are extending a class which is called remote WebDriver, and the remote WebDriver is actually extending this WebDriver. Let's see. So if we go to the Chrome driver class, you can see Chrome driver is extending Chromium driver. If you go to Chromium driver again, it is actually extending remote WebDriver. So if you go to this remote WebDriver, it will have so many methods. So here you can see actually the remote driver is implementing the WebDriver interface, right? So the remote WebDriver will have all these methods. This whatever methods you have seen in the WebDriver. So if you search for get current URL, you can see that in the remote WebDriver class, right? So why this override? Override method means it is in the remote WebDriver class, the get current URL method is getting overridden. The method is actually coming from the WebDriver interface and it is getting overridden. So you will have all these methods in the remote WebDriver class, and if you go to the Chrome driver class, you will be able to see other methods available for the Chrome driver, as well as if you go to the Firefox driver. Let's change it to Firefox driver. You can see even Firefox driver will be extending the remote WebDriver class, and the remote WebDriver class will have all these methods. Even the Firefox driver class will have its own specific methods and also the overridden methods. So in this way, both Firefox driver and the Chrome driver is extending what remote WebDriver class, and remote WebDriver class is implementing the WebDriver interface. So in short, we can say Chrome driver class and Firefox driver class indirectly implementing the WebDriver interface, so that when you create the object of the Chrome driver class or the Firefox driver class as a parent reference, you can give WebDriver, because both Firefox driver is implementing WebDriver and Chrome driver is implementing WebDriver, even though it is in an indirect way because it is through the remote WebDriver class. So when you create the object of Firefox driver or the Chrome driver, and when you assign to the WebDriver as a parent reference, even if the browser changes or when your requirement changes, you don't have to update your code in any ways, because all methods will be generic and there won't be any error if you are updating a driver object. Only the path of the driver class, I mean the Chrome driver exe file would be there, right? So only the path you may have to change it. These are the reason why you are using WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver instead of Chrome driver driver equal to new Chrome driver. So I hope you're clear on this point. So we will see in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thank you.